YouTube? It's your girl Keisha and Laundry, and I'm back with another video. I said I'm back with another video. Oh, snap. It's cops right there. What is going on? I mean, my coworker was like a half an hour late because she said that it was an accident on JTB, like involving like an officer bang bang. Like I said, because when she said it was a bang bang that happened, I said, who is up angry enough to bang bang somebody this early in the morning? That's how, you know, I work night shift. And I just be wondering, how can people come to the desk that early in the morning mad? What could possibly have you this mad this early? I guess I'm just a happy person. Well, y'all are here in my car because me and this car is beefing all kinds of ways. I've been putting all kinds of money into this thing because it's my money maker, you know? It's my money maker. I can't afford no car payments. I don't want to afford no car payments. Let me just put it like that. And, yeah, so me and this car got beef already, okay? It's a lot of people out here, exercising. Okay, for one, I just want to tell y'all, I think I've said it before, the South, we never shut down. So Florida has been really turned up over the weekend. I'm talking about turned all the way up. My daughter called me and was like, Onyx, it's this club name called Onyx. That's where you want to go. If you come to Jayville, you got to go to Onyx and the live bar. So Onyx got shut down, so them fools went on out into the parking lot and gathered in the whole parking lot and at the racetrack gas station up the street, just doing the absolute most, okay? But yeah, I stayed with the family. My birthday is coming up June 7th, and I mean, I would have loved to have been at Cascade. That's what I was going to do. First I wanted to go to Vegas, and then I realized how expensive it was to take my whole family to Vegas because I do family trips for my birthday every year. It's a family affair. I realized how expensive that was. Keisha ain't got $3,000 at this time to be spending on round trips for everybody, you know, and plus have hotel and, you know, food for everybody. One day I will. But for now, to get to Vegas, I'll just meet a friend who got money, and me and her can go and paint the town red. Me and, you know, a friend group or something. But yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend. That's it for Bo. I just, you know, I'm on the market. I'm not used to dating somebody that don't complete me or don't make me happy or don't make me feel like a woman and, you know, barely take me out, and, you know, I'm just not used to that. I'm used to being spoiled. And I'm not even saying spoiled to the sense of like monetary spoiled, but just like spoiled with attention. You look beautiful. Hey, let me bring you some lunch. Are you and your kids okay? I don't even have to ask. Like, here, Thanksgiving is coming up. Christmas is coming up. Here you go. You know, and I'm just not standing for it no more. I'd rather be alone. At this point than for my kids to see me. I have girls now that's coming up after me, and they have to know, well, they see what kind of man their grandfather is, and that's what kind of man I want for them, because Ali is an awesome dude. I mean, I tell y'all that all the time. My kid's dad is, you know, he is number one. I got a good one. I hate when people tell me Happy Father's Day. I really do. But that's it for him. And yeah, have y'all ever, well, I'm not even talking about him, I'm on to the next subject. Have y'all ever allowed somebody into your circle or into your life, and you don't realize until much later that you don't even know the person? Because that's kind of what I just went through this weekend. It's like, look, I allowed this person around my family, around, you know, in my home, and then you hear things about them, and it's scary. So it's wild, because since I've been in Florida, it's like every time I get close to somebody, or I feel like, you know, this person is cool, it turned out that they not. And that's why I just stay to myself. But sometimes it get boring staying to yourself. And then I realized that me and my daughter is becoming like I don't know, we just becoming like too close. Like, you can't be too close to your daughter, but we becoming like dependent on each other for a lot of things, for companionship, for somebody to talk to, just to ride with, and just to be with. And you need a separation somewhere, somehow. But with us being in Florida with no family, we all we got. So that's just how I gotta be. That's just how I gotta be. But yeah, I kind of scared myself, because I'm like, I blame myself for allowing this person to come in, and then my granddaughter kept complaining about the person, and I didn't see it until I saw it. Once I started seeing it, I'm like, this person is treating my granddaughter kind of funny. On Mother's Day, we having a nice little dinner, and the person is like telling Faith, Faith, stop eating with your hands. Now, mind you, my granddaughter's 7. And I'm like, all kids eat with their hands. Honestly, I like to eat string beans with my hands. A lot of times I eat, somehow my hands wind up in my plate. And the person is like, you going to tell my granddaughter, you need to learn etiquette. First of all, who are you to tell my granddaughter that she don't have etiquette? But it was just like your eyes start opening to certain things. And then you run into somebody who know the person coincidentally. And they tell you some stuff. And it's just like, who the heck did I have around my family? Who is this person? And it's kind of scary. I gotta be careful. I gotta be more careful. But yeah. And then I guess I'm gonna go to the next subject. That daggone Doja Cat. That daggone Doja Cat. I'll tell you this. I'm dark skinned, and I have a cousin, Gina, may she rest in peace, who's light skinned. And the family treated us completely different. They always put her up on a pedestal. I even have a lighter skinned sister, Jaslyn. And for some reason, Jaslyn thinks she better than us. She really thinks she better than us. And I don't know how. I mean, love my sister to death. But how are you better than us just because your skin color is lighter than ours? But it's a shame that people really feel like skin color make them. And a lot of times, I used to feel like my grandmother treated me different. Sorry for the lighting. I used to feel like my grandmother treated me different because of how dark I am. But she definitely, Gina definitely was her favorite. She would let Gina go to work with her and stuff. My grandma was a maid for, that big old dog. My grandmother was a maid for, some well-off doctors. The husband and the wife were they both doctors, and she cleaned up their house, and she also went to their doctor's office because they had a private practice out in Media, Pennsylvania, and she would go out to Media and clean her office. But she would always take my cousin Gina. I could never go. I went one time out of life she let me go. It just don't make sense that colorism is always going to exist among Black people. It just is. I mean, I can't see nothing changing, because to me, I tell my kids that most of the Black male celebrities, all of their kids is starting to look the same. To me, they look like they all dating the same girl. All of them dating the same girl. All of them kids look the same. I used to get called a freaking roach because of my color. Black. I would go knock on my friend Najima's door, and her grandma would come to the door and would be like, "It's that Black A Keisha Derm." Now, mind you, I'm a child to this woman, but that's how I got treated just because of my skin color. It just didn't make sense. And automatically, I was the bad one because of my skin color. I remember some lady lied on me in the neighborhood. "Miss Peggy with your fat self." She gonna tell my mom that I call her the B word. I would never disrespect an adult like that. I'm getting way off track, but I just feel like I got treated a certain way because I was dark skinned. And then my mom would allow people to come to the house. They could say anything and we in trouble. That's why I teach my kids. I raised my kids with, look, let these people knock on the door and say whatever they want to say. I'm on your side, but just let them get it out. Let them get it out. I'm not the type of mom that as soon as somebody says something, I'm turning around and I'm attacking my child. I love my child too much to just turn on them for somebody. I don't care if you family, friend, neighbor, stranger. You can come and tell me if you don't like something my child did. But don't sit around and wait for me to reprimand my child in front of you. Still getting off sound check. But that daggone Doja Cat, I feel like when you're raised with a Caucasian mother, you don't get to experience what people who's in a biracial kids whose mother is black. Now it's a difference when the mom is black and the dad is white. It's a big difference, because then you have to live in the hood. Well, not have to, but more than likely you lived in the hood. More than likely you went through the black struggle because your mom is black. But when you're white, you're not subjected to the, you're not subjected to the what am I trying to say? You know how they put the black people in one area and the white people in the other area? You're not subjected to that. You get to be over there. So while she was over there with, with her white constituents, or her white family or whatever, she was snubbing her nose up at us. So I'm not even surprised that this girl look at us the way they do. Look at us the way she do. She don't associate with us. She don't associate with us. When you have a white mother, you just don't go through the struggle that people with black mothers do. You just don't. I watched the Tamron Hall little clip yesterday, and it was of a woman saying that her mother passed as white her whole life until she did some kind of research and found out that her mother's dad was black. And she confronted her mom. She confronted her mom about it, or more so asked. I don't want to say confronted. She asked her mom about it, and her mom, brushed it off. But she found out that her mom's dad was black, and it was just something that she just did not want no association with. And the woman, she said she had a son that looked just like her mom. But a lot of people, they just try to get away from being black. And what you don't know is black is power, baby. I'm so proud to be black. I really am. I wouldn't want to be no other color than what I am. I wouldn't. I'm proud of who I am. I embrace who I am. I mean, I just think it's beautiful that our hair is its own texture. We don't have hair like everybody. We can, Faith can't lay in the daggone sun. That girl gets sunburned fast. That girl can change. Her whole, where her bathing suit at be so light, and the rest of her body then toned like a few shades because of the sun, then kissed her whole daggone body. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be no other color, and I instill that in my grandkids. You see, I got them for Mother's Day. I got Jamia bathroom set with a black woman with an afro, because they often wear their hair like that. So they have to see images of them when they wake up. They have to know they're beautiful. They are worthy of being on the shower curtain. They're worthy of, of all the things that we are entitled to. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I remember when a white person first asked me if they could feel my hair, if they could touch my hair, and I felt so low. I felt like I was a pet or something. I'm at work. Oh, your hair is so beautiful. I was young. I was like 23 maybe, and the ladies was like, admiring my hair, and then they like, can they touch it? They were some flight attendants too, and I allowed them to touch it and stuff. But I just remember how it made me feel. It made me feel like when in The Color Purple, when Oprah Winfrey's character, Miss Sophia, when the lady asked her, "Oh, your kids are so cute and clean. Would you like to come work for me and be my maid?" I mean, no, I would not. But now I'm a little bit more, I'm not accepting of people wanting to touch my hair, but I know how to deal with it. I'll tell them how I feel before I let them touch it. And depending on if I like you, maybe you're a coworker that, they'll just try to pretend, and they'll come and they'll do like this. And it's like, I know what you're doing, girl. You know what I mean? And I might not say nothing, in a case like that, but we can't get mad at people for not knowing our struggle, and we can't expect nothing more from this girl who did not grow up with us. I mean, now you want to claim your dad is South African, Doja? You can't sit with us. And I want my pink shirt back. Period, Pooh. You cannot sit with us. You can sit over there. with the people who's a little confused. Now, see, and that's another thing. See, if she didn't grow up with any black family, then she didn't get the whole Black Power speech. Power to the people. This is our flag. This is our struggle. This is the way you should carry yourself. That girl should have never found herself in the chat room with all those racist men. Why was she so comfortable being in the chat room with those racist men? It's because she associates with them. It's because she look at us like, yeah, I ain't do nothing, or whatever her song was called. A lot of times we don't. My son was sitting at the Wawa eating a daggone quesadilla on Beach Boulevard, and a goddamn cop come up to my son in this very car, asking him what he doing. You see what he doing, and telling him he's in a high drug activity area, the Wawa. Now, if you was out there, you see my son go in, you see him place an order, and you see he's sitting in the car eating. It just don't make sense to me. And hear my son have to say, officer, the things is over here. Is it okay if I grab it? Like, that scared the mess out of me. And it's my second time telling that story on this channel. But if you don't know the struggle, you don't know the struggle. You know what I mean? No, my son was not doing nothing. He was just sitting there. But if he was like a egotistical kind of kid, or, just chest all out, that could have been a problem. But thank God I didn't raise my children like that. And me and his father have always show him how to deal with things. A lot of times he don't listen to the things we instill in him. But it'll come in time. He'll start listening to more and more, But Jamia told me to do a traffic and chat video today. So I'm doing a traffic and chat video. Girlfriend called me like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm in my zone. I always tell the kids, like, work at night, it's like my away time. I'm not needed for nobody. I don't have to hear nobody being like, Mom, Grandma, my mom, I need something. At a certain time of night, it's just me, myself, and I. And I enjoy that time. And when they call me often, I often tell them, okay, are you done? Because this is my me time. This is the time where I'm not supposed to be needed or hearing mom or anything. Just give me a good hour or two. And I'm good, and I'm good. But I'm fixing up Faith's room. I cannot wait to, Faith and Bella, I'm fixing their room up. I can't wait to show you. Their dollhouse came in yesterday. And y'all ain't gonna believe it. I've been eyeballing dollhouses for a few months now. And the dollhouse was like a good 120, maybe 130. As soon as they know people got them stimulus checks, that dollhouse went up to 169. 169.99 or 179.99. I said, oh no, not Keisha. I found me a nice dollhouse for Faith and Bella on Zulily for $89.99. Came with the furniture. It's nice and unique. It's cheaper than the Barbie Dream House. That's only the second big old dollhouse I bought in my whole life. Jamia had a big Barbie Dream House that stood as like Faith's do. It stands as tall as her. And it was nice and sturdy. She had that thing for a long time. Like, literally a long time. Jamia took really good care of her toys. I remember telling her about that dollhouse. I said, fun fact, your daughter will probably play with that. And I'll be darned, because she had a baby so young. Faith didn't get a chance to play with it, but it was definitely in the room with the baby bassinet. Yeah, but Jamia got a hair appointment today at 1:30. She getting her hair sold in. She found some guy down here on Instagram or something like that. And she gonna get a sew-in. This is her first time for a sew-in. My baby got some pretty hair. Her dad was telling her, because she was trying to get him to pay for it. And he was like, no, Jamia, I told you that one time that you took me to the hair shop. Jamia was like, I was in 8th grade. And he said, yeah, and I told you this the first and last time I'm buying you hair, because you got some pretty hair. And Jamia she could just put conditioner on it, and it just curl up. It just curl up. Yeah, she got that. But she gonna tie it down and put some, what did Muhammad Ali say? The hair on your head is a phony. It comes from the tail of a pony. Her dad loves saying that. But I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna go inside. They doing Faith can go past the school today and pick up the things that's in her and that was in her desk. She's not allowed to go in the school, but you can pull up, and I guess you tell them the classroom she in, and they'll go in and they'll go into her desk and they'll get the things that belong to her. And Jamia was like, I don't really think she have anything there. And I was like, it'll just be good for her to go. It'll just be good for her to go and see the school, see some school staff. I mean, because this is it until, because they saying the second wave of this is going to come along. So we don't even know when they're going to be allowed to go back to school, honestly. I don't know how long this home learning is going to go on. But I know a lot of parents are sick of it. I know a lot of parents is like, I feel like they should just go ahead and pass all the students. Just go ahead and pass everybody, because we don't have the structure of school, and so I know a lot of kids is like not doing their work the way they should, or they having difficulty logging on. Look, just pass them. No child left behind. Remember that? What happened to that? No child left behind. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get on in this house and get in this house and watch a little bit of TV and pack a bag for Jamia's house and get on there. Yeah, I wish everybody the best. I really, truly appreciate you watching my video. Please, I never say this. I feel like every time I say hit the like button or hit the subscribe button, I lose subscribers. So that's really why y'all never hear me saying subscribe to my YouTube channel. People are fickle. They don't want to hear you telling them to subscribe to their YouTube channel. They be like, well, I'll do you a solid. I'm going to unsubscribe. Yeah, now. But, yeah, I wish everybody peace and prosperity. Thank you for watching my video.